you going? It's Kaz here and I'm back with another cash stuffing video today. And today's video is going to be our 2nd January paycheck. So before I go on with the video, if you want to drop me a like and a subscribe, that would be great. We got to 50 subscribers this week, which was very exciting. And that just helps other people see my videos. So yes, so we're going to go on with the video. We're going to be just cash stuffing into our everyday binder this week. And that's because, as you've seen with my previous video, we did a cash stuffing into our sinking funds. So we're just going to do this binder this week. So that's just everyday expenses. So to start off with, I'm just going to go through the binder and just see if we have any cash left in any envelopes. So starting off with weekly, we have nothing left in food. So we've used up the 200 that was in food, and that has been used over the last 2 weeks. We have some left in diesel. So let's see what we have left. Okay, so we have 20 left in diesel. So I'm going to just add that to my cash there. We have nothing left in eating out. We have 10 left in miscellaneous, and I'm just going to leave that 10 there. Like I said before, this is just to cover little expenses, like if the kids needed some cash for school, or if we needed to pay some money for charity, or we got caught short in one of our envelopes. It's just a little bit of money there if we need it. Then on to our monthly envelopes. So these are envelopes that we don't use every single week. So in personal, we'll just check what's in personal. 20, 40. So I have 40 left in personal, and I'm actually going to leave that there for this week. We have nothing in clothing, and we put nothing in clothing. Home and chickens, let me just check that one. We have 20 left in home and chickens. And we're going to leave that there because I would like that one to build up a little bit. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to count our cash. So we're going to add that 20 that we've just put in, and we're going to count up our cash for this week. So we have 51, 50, 250, and we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, so that's 350. 20, 40, 60, so that's 410. And 10 and 5. So that's 425 for this week. Right, so we're going to look at the cash breakdown. I have it just done out here on my iPad, and we're going to just go through the envelopes. Okay. So starting off with food, we are going to be adding 200. So 50, 100, 50, 200. So 200 is going into food. And I'm going to just update the tracker. So how's everyone doing? I know it's getting tough now. It's the last little bit of January. It's actually, what date is it today? It's the 17th. So we're over halfway. Thank goodness. And we're gonna add 200 to food. That seems to be keeping us fine for now. However, my baby is probably going to be shortly costing a little bit more because he is starting to go onto formula now. So we might need to be putting in a bit more into food each week. He's only on 1 bottle a day at the moment, but if he goes up much more, I will have to put in a bit more. So diesel is getting 60. So we have 20, 40, 60. That seems to be fine for the moment. We seem to be grand on 60 a week, or sorry, 60 every 2 weeks. However, that could change because the prices are going up. I see milk is up 15% at the moment, and bread is up and flour is up, so the essentials are going up. Seems to be a bit wet. I wiped these just before the video, so they're a bit wet. Now, so 60 is going into diesel. Yeah, it's just going crazy right now. The prices are going up and up. I hope you're all dealing okay with it. I think that's why it's important to have a budget and see what is going up, and you can kind of plan for it. If you don't know what you're already spending in these categories, then you're going to wonder where your money is going. So eating out, so as I said in the last few videos, it's actually my dad's 60th coming up, so we're going to be putting a good bit more into eating out. We're going to be putting in €100. So we're going to have 50, 20, 20 and 10. So €100 into eating out. Now, yeah, we've booked a meal out together for his 60th, only just close family because the numbers are still limited at the moment in restaurants. So we're hoping that that can still go ahead. Obviously, you never know at the moment. We'll have to be taking PCR tests and all before the meal, but we have that booked for not this weekend, but the weekend after. So yes, that's a big amount gone into eating out. Next we have miscellaneous. As I said before, we didn't spend anything in that, so that's going to stay as it is. Then in monthly envelopes, so personal currently has 40 in it, as I said before, and we're going to be adding in another 40, so 20, 40. So I have booked my nails to be done this weekend, and that costs €35 with my mum, so some of that will be going down this weekend, but I also am saving to buy a few bits for myself, so I just wanted to up that a little bit in that envelope. So it's nice to see some of the envelopes coming up a little bit. Okay, so that's 80 now in personal, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so that is 80 into personal. We're finally going to put something into clothing, and we'll see, can we build that up a little bit. Nobody needs anything, but I just want to start putting something in it, because before you know it, someone will need something. So we're going to put a £5 in there for now, and I am planning to put a bit more in there in the next paycheck. So that's €5 into clothing. How are your envelopes going? How are you getting on at the end of the month? Are you starting to struggle a little bit, or are you comfortable? Please let me know. We're going okay, I think, at the moment. We had a bit of fun with our car. If anyone's following me on Instagram, you've probably seen we had a bit of a payout that was due for our car. So Home and Chickens has 20, and we're going to be adding 20, so it'll be 40 in there. And the chickens are okay for now, but I need to get rabbit feed at the moment. So 40 in there. We actually have some rabbits as well, but I bulk buy their food, and we don't need to buy it very often. We inherited these rabbits, and they are quite old now, but somehow they are still going. Okay. Yeah, we had to pay out, it was 290 for car repairs this week. So that hurt. But luckily we had 120 in our sinking fund for car maintenance, and then my husband just paid the remainder out of his savings, actually. So yeah, so that is our cash envelopes stuffed. So I'm just going to now go over the budget for this paycheck. Okay. Now, so this is the budget for this paycheck. So income, we have 400 was for this paycheck, and then I actually made €20 in side hustle income. That was all from doing surveys. And then we had 20 left over from the envelopes. That was the diesel that was left over. So our total income for this month was for this paycheck, sorry, is 440. So over here, our bills and direct debits. So it's always the same way for my bills. The second paycheck is actually paying less bills, because most of my bills are set up to come out with the first paycheck when I have slightly more income. So our total bills are €15. So my banking fees have increased at the moment, probably because I'm using cash solely, and with my bank account they offset when you're using your laser, your banking fees. So because I'm using cash, my banking fees have actually increased. So it's now €9 in banking fees I need to put by each month approximately I'm going with the higher figure. I calculated it as being between €6 and €9. So I'm going with 9. So I have €15 in bills. So then our cash envelopes is 200 towards food, 60 towards diesel, 40 personal, €100 eating out. As I said, it's my dad's birthday coming up, so we know that's going to be used probably in just that one meal. 20 going towards home and chickens, and then €5 towards clothes. So that is a total of €425. We're not putting anything into sinking funds this time because we did it with the last paycheck. We already have 1,000 in our emergency fund. That's not changed, and we haven't added any additional savings this month. So then in summary, I do a zero-based budget. So this is all of our income minus our bills and direct debits, and our cash envelopes equals 0. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it helpful, and I hope you're all doing really well with your envelope stuffing and budgeting as well. And I will chat to you all in my next video. Bye!